Hello and welcome to the Aperture Tag developer commentary number 6. I'm really glad to finally announce the workshop for Aperture Tag. So this is what this video is going to be about. I'm going to explaining how the workshop is at its current state and how I want it to move forward. So now I'm just going to go ahead and you see in the main menu I have the community test chambers, which is the same as Portal 2 pretty much. You have play single player, co-op I haven't touched. I don't know if it's gonna work. I haven't done any test with it at all. So please know I'm saying this right straight away. It may not work at all. I'm gonna look into it so that it works in Portal 2, but I don't know if it's gonna work for my mod. But I really think it's something that's gonna be fun to do in Portal 2. So just stay put and and I'll make an announcement later on after I fiddle with it some more. So you can create test chambers, you can upload it to the workshop, you can go into single player and you can browse the workshop. So once you're here you can see this is what it looks like at the moment. I don't know if my graphics guy is happy with this logo. Maybe he will replace it to something better. I don't know. It looks fine to me, but then again I'm not a graphics designer. Anyways, so you can subscribe to these maps, and then and then here is the problem. Here's the problem with the workshop as it is now. If you try to play a test chamber, for example, from this guy, the screen will turn black. I don't get any error messages or anything, so I don't know how to tackle this problem. So if you guys have an idea, please help me out. Shout out to Valve, please help me out. I think this is going to be super valuable, super fun, and it's something that I really want to see go live properly. If this turns out to not be fixable, there is a workaround. The workshop does download the files to your computer, so you can grab those files and move them to another folder, and then you can launch each map individually, which it's a bit of a hassle, but it works. So for example, that map I tried to play before, I renamed that map to W, which is workshop, Harfang is this guy's name, and then 01, which is his first map. So I'm just gonna go ahead and launch it, and that's the proper icons and stuff, because I tried to load it from the menu. If you try to launch it from the main menu, it's not going to work. No Cape Johnson or anything. This is still vanilla. I'm gonna change this stuff so that it's my mod, so that it's mine. Again, this loads because it's loading from the community testing menu. So if you try to launch it from the main menu, it's not gonna look properly, I think. Again, there's a problem with sounds. I'm gonna look into it. This is a very not even alpha state. You have to fiddle a lot with the files. Okay, so now I'm gonna give myself the paint gun. Well, the ability to shoot the blue only. You will have to, in the final version, put a little fizzler that will activate or deactivate certain gels. So you could have at the middle of the map only blue, but in the front you can have only red. So it will allow you certain combinations that is going to add to the puzzle. Don't worry, it's all explained. It's all explained in the story mode, so I recommend you play that first when the mod releases, and then go ahead and do your puzzles. So if there wasn't any glass I could probably kill these guys, but for now I'm just gonna keep going. And then this one I think is gonna be a little bit too high, so I'm gonna try to use the wall here so that I can also jump. Gonna save the game. Woo! Made it! I didn't even need that one. So yeah, let's tell this guy that we don't need this little wall here. So you can see some of the little tricks that you can do. So again, I could kill this guy. This is one of the features I was talking about. This one just turns off my gun. So now you come out, and when the thingy comes out, you can sometimes trade the level. Sometimes you can't, because it depends on where you launch the map. It's kind of tricky at the moment. I'm gonna look into it. But again, let's hope that I can fix this problem. So now let's go to create a level. Let's create a level now. So let's go here and create a puzzle. I already had one ready for you guys, which is workshop announcement. Not the first night. There's a problem where it doesn't really load the images for some reason, but whatever. Now making the making actual puzzles to get to compile and stuff, it's a little bit trickier. It requires some creation of files manually by the user. It's really easy, and I explained this in a documentation, so it's documented, and I'm going to make tutorials to get you started with this so you guys can just make what you want. And so right now it's pretty much just portal elements here. I want to, for example, remove some of the useless stuff. So for example, I can combine some of these cubes because you can just right click into them and change their style. So with that I can add like portals as testing elements, so you can place a portal in the level and then activate it and deactivate it depending on certain stuff. And cubes, something really cool is these little panels. You can like enable floors and stuff. I simulated the fizzlers that turn on your gun with the blue one, but in the end it's gonna be turn on fizzlers. I don't know how it's gonna look at the end. And I'm gonna have the guy from BMod, Benjamin Blodgett, to work with me and to help me with this level editor stuff. So it works better with Aperture Tag and with the paint gun. For example, I'm gonna add the fizzlers that turn on and off your gun, and the blue fizzlers are gonna have a way for you to stop the paint going through, which really adds all these twists to the level and to the mod. So I think this is gonna work fine. Whoops. The player spawns, and I'm gonna have to get the cube from here. This one already starts on. I probably could use a timer. Let's use a timer. Why not? Let's make this more difficult. So let's put this, connect to this one and to this one. I think 3 seconds is fine. Yeah. So you press it and you have 3 seconds to do this little jump here, and then once you get the cube you put it here. With that in mind, you can then come back here, hopefully, and then you can jump here, jump over the red fizzler, walk along this light bridge, use the fade blade to double bounce over here, and then grab the cube, put it over here, and then finish along nicely. So yeah, let's do this. Let's compile it. And so let's compile it. So here the level has spawned. Problem with the sound, even if I go here and there's no sound here when you browse around the objects, which is kind of weird. But don't worry, I'll add.
No, Fiddlesticks. What now?
Okay, I here had to lower the volume because here my ears just go like when I tap and tap, it just does a lot of sound. So this cube keeps falling down. So anyways, I will through this fizzler and it should give me the blue gel. So I'm gonna give it to myself with the console. Don't worry, it's gonna be automatically when the mod comes out. Push the button, and I have a limited time. So let's go ahead. Yeah, there we go, perfect. Oh, the cube keeps falling off. Anyways, now that I here, I can go here. Have to be careful of not put it in the blue fizzler. Then jump here, nicely. This activates those panels. Hopefully I can make it there. I can make it, yes. Then I come here. Whoa, stop! Jump! Perfect. Now we go to the light bridge. Now I haven't tested this before, so so let's hope this works. So I'm just gonna go ahead and yes, I made it! This is so fun. And then I put the little companion cube. This is gonna be a little bit tricky. So I'm gonna save, and Frap is being a little bit of a brat, sorry about that. So save, that didn't save. I cannot save because it's the... And I exit just fine, thank you very much. So yeah, it works pretty much like the Portal 2, which is really cool. It's really cool. It's just a paint gun. It's that, and it changes the way you design puzzles, the way you solve puzzles. So I'm really excited to look at what you guys can do with these tools, and I really look forward to what you guys make. So let's publish it now. So it's just going to compile again. So once it's done, it's going to ask you about this stuff, so you can just go ahead and agree with the Steam Workshop agreement, publish for everyone, and publish the test chamber. Then it's the little icon that my graphics guy made, which is really cool. So once it's done, it's going to bring up the Steam overlay like it does in Portal 2. Here it is. And I can subscribe to this one, but like I explained before, you can load it, but it's currently an issue with the play option, which I hope I can fix before release. So yeah, if you guys have any ideas and stuff. So yeah, this is the Aperture Tag Workshop, where you can create your own maps for the paint gun. So with this, I finally solved one of the things that left me wanting for more from Tag the Power of Paint, which is that I really wanted to make my own levels. So with this you get Tag the Power of Paint in Portal 2 in an expanded universe, and now you can make your own levels and play other people's levels. So with this, it's something to be really excited about, and I hope you really look forward into it like as much as I'm looking forward into it. So thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and let me know what you guys want me to talk about next. Thank you and goodbye.